Looks like you've had a rough day. What's got you down?
Broken heart.
Was it a dame?
Yeah, you said it. I've loved her all my life, and now she's got the attention of another man.
Well, is he good looking?
Better looking than me. Plus, he's got more dough than a French pastry chef.
Oh, yeah, and so what?
So, she's stuck to him like glue. And I've loved her for years, and I've worked hard for her love. But she's never noticed, and now all I've got left is glass as empty as my heart. She's no good for me anyway. She brings out the worst in me, and I bring out the worst in her. She's a good girl from a good family, and I would just ruin her anyway.
So what's that supposed to mean, huh?
It means I got a pretty messed up past, you know? I've been mixed up in a lot of bad stuff. What's it to you? I mean, every time I try to get out, I just get sucked back in. I would just drag her down anyway. You know, I can't be the kind of guy who ruins an angel like her. And the other guy, he's probably better for her anyway. I guess I'll just find company in this empty glass.
Don't say that, kid. Look, you look like a guy that's got some moxie in her, huh? Tell you what, just keep fighting for her. I'm sure she'll be back in your corner in no time. Huh?
I don't think I even really have a chance, you know?
Oh, sure you do. Look, just keep fighting. But it sounds like you only got a little bit of time to convince her.
You know, I think you're right. It's now or never.
Now or never.
I didn't know what I was doing. Fueled by a mixture of determination and alcohol, I was going to get the answers I wanted from Catherine. The woman I loved. The woman who had captured my thoughts all night and would now hold them a few hours more. I knew where she lived too. It was the same house she had lived in her whole life. The same one her father built her for her mother when they first landed in Los Angeles years ago. It was once the largest house in the city.
May I help you, Mr. Heathcliff?
Is Catherine in?
I just saw her in the kitchen, sir.
Thank you.
Nellie, I'm upset. Can you keep a secret?
Is it worth keeping?
Edgar Linton proposed to me today.
And what did you say?
Well, I said yes.
Do you love Mr. Linton?
Of course.
Huh. Why?
Well, other than because he's handsome.
That's not a reason.
Well, he's also young.
Not good enough.
I love him because he loves me, and when his father dies, he'll be rich. And as his wife, I'll be the most popular woman in Los Angeles, and I'll be proud to be his wife.
And that's the worst reason of all.
Fine. I love the ground that he walks on, the air above his head, everything he touches, and every look that he gives me.
You only love him because he's handsome and rich and he loves you. You would probably still love him even if he didn't love you with all of his money. And if he had no money, you'd probably pity him.
Was I right to say yes?
I mean, I guess sure, he has everything that you value. What are you still so sad about then?
My heart hurts. I'm convinced I shouldn't have said yes.
And why not? You gave such a convincing argument a moment ago.
Well, I have a secret, Nellie, and I'll only tell you if you promise not to make fun of me. Once I had a dream that I was in heaven, But I was so out of place that the angels kicked me out, right back down to earth.
That isn't surprising.
Truthfully, Nellie, I have no business marrying Edgar Linton than I do in heaven. I know my heart really belongs to Heathcliff, but marrying a man like that would only degrade me. I know where he goes at night, I know what kind of criminal he is, but his life just excites me. But I know I could just never marry a man like that. Linton's the safest option. Heathcliff will just never know how much I truly love him.
And on that night, I knew that was my last chance of ever becoming a different man. That woman was the last thing that ever made me want to be a better man. Now she was gone. I had only one path left, and I would follow it. I would dive deeper and deeper into darkness. The path that I had chosen, my path. I would dive so deep that I wouldn't even remember there was such a thing as light. I would dive so deep that the name Catherine would disappear from my mind and my heart forever.